Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. My name's Catherine from Siren Tarot, here to do your 2021 yearly outlook. Alright Aries, as always, thank you to all the current subscribers, all the newbies on board, growth of the channel, amazing. Thank you. I've also set up a members group now, you might have seen in the community posts, okay, so there's a link there or a link down below if you want to join. Basically going live for members every Sunday night, 9 p.m. UK time, where we can all get together, take some cards for the week ahead, do a reading on what to expect, and just chat together and get to know each other, because you're all amazing. So thank you. Hit the join button, please. I'd love to see you there. All right. If you are new to the channel, it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If it does, great. I hope it helps you, Aries. If it doesn't, just kick it to the curb. Or if you know someone it would help, please do share. Okay. And Kirsten, thank you. You've seen again on the community post the beautiful strength flag and also these gorgeous wisdom of Avalon cards that I'm going to start our reading with today, Aries. I am also doing private readings. I've got some slots, so if you're interested, again, email me on the link below, soulsirentarot@gmail.com. All right, thank you, Aries. What have we got? Fucking hell. Right, and we're off. Oh, wow. Right, okay. This is interesting, right, because we've got death starting out the reading, but death is a positive card, Aries, because death is about going through your rebirth. I'm connecting with an Aries. He's probably had a really shit 2020, and I know it's been a difficult year, but I mean in terms of personal circumstances, right? Things in your life, could have been relationships, friendships, could have been work situations, but it's coming to an end. That's what the death is showing us, because these are the journey markers. Can you see the sacred journey markers? And it's saying you're at that point where the old is being shed. The old is being shed so that you can move forward positively. And look at this that's coming with it. Absolutely lovely movement. Right? Movement. I feel you've been moving towards this, right? Moving towards the death and rebirth. You're going to go through it now. The worst, it's almost like the worst is behind you and you take off again. Can you see it feels tranquil, doesn't it? It does feel tranquil here. And that's what I'm feeling for this Aries. Coming out of a real rough, shitty situation, maybe year, moving into a beautiful phase in your life. That's what I'm feeling. Things are going to really change for this Aries in 2021. Thank you. Going to the normal tarot. Okay, so just expect big change, Aries. That's all I can say to you. And it's been bloody painful incoming as well. You don't get death and rebirth lightly. No, you don't. You're shedding the skin of the old. It's like you're going in with a positive mindset. Now, well, I forgot playing around, do you? Right, Page of Wands. Right. I don't like the Page of Wands. Page of Wands for me is, it's quick messages, right? Because pages are messages. But when you get the Page of Wands, it always just looks a bit sly to me, right? And I'm feeling that with your two starter cards of death and movement. I feel you're detoxing the energies around you, right? Some of you may have been through your spiritual awakening in 2020, moving into 2021, looking at the world in a different place, not putting up with any more crapper bullshit. That's what I feel, Aries, right? You know, and I feel as you get older, you can put up with less bullshit. So it might be an Aries, right, who has learned not to get, I want to say, riled by people. Now look what's coming, Knight of Swords, right? This, I'm telling you, this is, you've been under attack. You may still be moving out of that attack. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like it's maybe coming out of an abusive relationship. Of clearly, I mean, it feels really heavy energy, Aries, whoever this reading's for. It feels really, really heavy. And I feel you've felt under a mental attack, whether that's from others or whether it's, it's been your own mental well-being, coping with what you've had going on around you. At points feeling, that I can't get up from this. Okay, yeah, you can. Right, you're walking away from the old Eight of Cups here, taking these beautiful 8 steps towards I want to say heaven, but it also feels like, can you see the moon here? It's like I face my fears now. So Aries, it may be that, you know, through everything you've been through, you've been a bit anxious and upset, maybe a lot anxious and upset. Sometimes, you know, feeling like it's all too much, that's what I'm getting. But you're actually powering through it now. It's like, well, it's almost like I've hit the deck, I've hit the worst of it. What's the worst that can happen now? And Aries is moving forward very, very powerfully. Eight of Cups is literally, you know, I said at the beginning, detoxing. It doesn't matter how much you've invested in something, yeah, you're just walking away from it. I'm not staying there. I am not staying there. Aries is on the move. That's what I feel in 2021. See, Hermit here, Dark Night of the Soul. Now, the Hermit is a beautiful card because it's about gaining the wisdom of what's happened. You know, you can see he's wise, right? Goes into themselves, right? And I don't mean like, how do I put it? Like, often people can live their lives by other people's opinions, right? Or the other people's feelings, okay? How do you feel about this? What do you think I should do? And they just float about on that advice. No, this is your life, your call, which direction you want to go in. And Aries, I just feel like you're coming out of this dark night now, out of this death and rebirth, wiser and knowing, I want to say, exactly what you want. And it's not that we don't, you know, seek advice and listen to people's opinions. That's absolutely fine, isn't it? But we make sure we make our own coming out of it. We don't do just what someone else tells us. We do what our intuition, our wisdom, the lessons we've learned so far, where are they guiding us? And that's what Aries says now. It's lovely. It's I want to say you're going to feel lighter and lighter and lighter, but there's still a bit of pain to go through for me with that Eight of Cups. You know, there's still some releasing to be done. That's what I feel. Right, yeah, I've got them, I've got them, I've got them. Yeah, look at this, absolutely. Right, this is Five of Swords. It's mirroring this Page of Wands, which is where I feel this is this energy around you, where it's been playing about, sly energy. You've been on a battlefield, Aries, a battlefield, and the Five of Swords again is very wise, because fives are all about, it's like bridging, for me, bridging to the changes, right? And the Five of Swords is often walking away from the battle. Right, again, not locked into what other people are saying or doing. Even if someone's being horrible to you, Aries, you know, you choose whether is it something I need to respond to, or is it something I just ignore. You know, it's of no interest to me because it doesn't add value to me. You know, I don't, just because someone's having a pop, I don't have to pop back. Right, coming under this Page of Wands is the Queen of Cups energy. Okay, this is a lesson learned, I feel, Aries, because the Queen of Cups is about what she's guilty of, and what she has to learn is not to overgive to a situation, right? She's so nurturing and giving. She just wants to love everybody, wants everyone to be happy. And remember, reverse the genders, male or female, doesn't matter for me. These are energies, right? And you've learned that I've got to keep that cup for myself, right? Doesn't mean to say I don't share some, but I share my light with people who give me light back, not people who just take. So maybe that's what 2020 was about for this, Aries, and you were about to stand up in your power in 2021. I feel it really strongly. Yeah, look, Eight of Swords. Yeah, locked in a web of deceit, thinking you can't find your way out. But this Aries has found the way out, or is finding the way out with the strength here. Look at this, it's gorgeous. And it absolutely flows with your reading, Aries, because, you know, and I'm saying people and relationships, I feel there's a lot of that, but it could even just be things like your diet, or, you know, if you've been drinking too much or taking things maybe you shouldn't, you know, you're releasing it, because strength is about releasing what doesn't serve us as well, leaving it behind, letting it go, as well as the strength to move forward. And it definitely feels, can you see the third eye? It's like your spiritual awakening is happening, or has happened. You've got your eye on your prize, right? Can you see it's coming under very powerfully? This Eight of Cups, right? It's like, you know, I'm turning around and boom, locking on where I'm going, locking on where I'm heading to, says Aries. And that's it. It's almost like, you know, missile is on lock, right? And no one's moving me off this journey. It's a determination that you've got. I do think it marks massive change in your life with the death and movement coming out at the beginning of your reading, okay? It's like fast forward a year and Aries, you're going to be a completely different person in a completely different space. That's whoever this reading's for. And it's like we want to cheer you on. I feel that's what Spirit's saying. We want to cheer you on. Because often when we're talking to Spirit and we're seeking guidance, we seek it quite openly. In other words, you know, we can say to Spirit, well, where are we going? What's next? What do I need to know? Well, actually, Spirit's saying, we'll be a bit more clearer than that. Where do you want to go? And when we know where you want to go, we'll guide you. But they're not going to suddenly pick you up and drop you in the spot you're meant to be. You've got to do that work. You've got to find it, Aries. What matters to you? Page of Cups here coming under the Hermit. Right, so this is 2 pages now, lots and lots of messages. Page of Cups could be someone from your past coming back, Aries, right? Or it could be this is the person you're releasing, but it's messages, right, for me, from someone you've known before. I do feel it's love. Maybe it was someone who really hurt you, right? Because it's like I'm getting a sort of a pain here. I'm feeling a sort of a pain with it coming under the Hermit. And maybe that's what caused you to go through this death and rebirth process. But as you're rising, I feel this person is almost like the back looking at Aries, right? The back looking, wanting to reconnect. I'm not sure you're going to go back there, Aries. That's what I feel. But it could be the return of many people from your past, because I do feel I've got an Aries, bless you, who's been under bloody attack. I do, with this 5 of Swords here as well, Knight of Swords as well. I feel you've been under attack, and I believe there was a time when you didn't think you could get your way out of it. You are finally getting your way out of it. You're walking away, and then people sort of maybe back memories start to come forward, because maybe they didn't think you'd make it, Aries, right? Or certainly the success I see you're going to achieve with the new power in this reading, it's like they want to chunk of it. That's what I feel, right? Fucking hell, Aries, right? Flyer. Yeah, definitely, look. 6 of Cups, right? Come flying out. This is soulmate, right? So this is definitely someone from your past. Now, it could be it's a soulmate who you had a relationship with and it cut really deep when it ended. Could be. Could also be a soulmate from a past lifetime coming in to support you on this part of your journey, because that's what soulmates do. They appear to support us. So people get hung up on, you know, we should be with someone for life or a soulmate for life, and it's not necessarily the case. They come with you to support you on that part of your journey. Look at this, 2 of Wands. Absolutely, Aries. Doors are opening, new gateways. Do you want to take this path? And there's a deck where this is like the Fool is stepping out onto these, you know, it's like, oh, it looks a bit scary, doesn't it, because they look like they're in midair, but it's a spiritual journey forward. 2 of Wands. Are you stepping through the golden gate? I always feel. And which one do you want to choose? And I feel like it doesn't really matter which door you go through, it's just a slightly different route, but you will end up on the right path in the right place at the right time. That's what I feel there is, because you're moving now with your intuition. What do I feel inside? You've grown very spiritual, so you're closer to that voice. You trust what feels comfortable and what doesn't feel comfortable, you know, your inner voice. You don't just keep pushing forward regardless, right? You know to stop and listen, Hermit here. Ooh. Told you. You know to listen to your intuition, High Priestess. Right, you know how to connect, you know to take the time, and you know to listen to what feels comfortable. And it's interesting, can you see it looks like the 2 of Wands, doesn't it, there behind her, and that's what we've just had, right? You are so spiritually guided now, Aries. Look at that. on fire, that you're not going to go wrong as long as you trust in that voice within. You may have started meditating this year, or just taking up more spiritual practice, or, as I said before, cleansing your diet so that, you know, your energy is bigger, so that you can, you know, you can connect clearer. Some of you might be becoming healers yourself, right? Some of you might be becoming healers yourself. You may be starting, you know, your own tarot business, or your own Reiki business, or runes, or whatever it is, you know, or just being more spiritually awake to help others. But it's like you're really connecting into your tribe. That's what I feel, and I'm feeling that with this as well, this soulmate card, where this soulmate's coming in. It's like finally finding your soul tribe in 2021, Aries. People who understand you, and people who connect with you and your messages. And it's interesting because, can you see, I'm just being drawn to this. You see how this Eight of Cups there was like walking towards the moon, facing your fears, yeah? And can you see the High Priestess there? It's like you go to the other side, into your High Priestess, you know, you're beyond it. You're beyond it. Yeah, that's what I feel. Not stuck in an energy of fear and worry anymore. No, that's what I feel. Aries, leaving hurt behind. Yeah, where it belongs. Yeah, in the past, because we can't change the past, can we? So there's no point getting hung up on it, right? There's no point getting hung up on it. You can't change it. What you do is you learn from it. Look at this. So look at this. Wow. Three of Swords, Four of Wands, Twin Flame, and look at the power here, King of Wands with the Devil, right? I feel this is an Aries who got the heart broke by the Twin Flame. Right, Twin Flame came in, probably did them really dirty with the Devil card here. That's what I feel. And that will certainly push you through your death and rebirth, Aries, won't it? Yeah, it's fucking shit when that happens. Can you see it? But it's like, I just feel that, you know, with these have come out, as I said, we're leaving 2020 in the past. There's nothing we can do about it. And that's what this is showing. Leave that there with that player energy. If your Twin Flame wasn't meant for you in this lifetime, they weren't meant for you in this lifetime. You don't let it stop you. Look at this. You keep the faith and power forward. If I've got an Aries here, I want to say, who still has recurring memories of a past relationship, it's because there's still lessons to learn. Don't get hung up on the emotions of it. Think to yourself, why are you still feeling these emotions? What do I still need to understand and learn from what happened in that situation? What am I being asked to become wise to? Okay, but moving forward with faith and wisdom and strength in your spirituality, trust in the divine, trust in your intuition. It's lovely. And look at this, Aries, right? Ten of Coins. Wow, absolute abundance, joy, the cornerstone foundation of wealth and prosperity. What a beautiful reading for you here so far, Aries. It's been one painful, tough, shit of a year, I feel, for whoever this Aries is. Bless you. Want hugs, right? But you're finally moving forward in 2021, releasing the pain in your full spirituality, connecting with your soul tribe. This journey you were always meant to go on to get you to the destination you're intended to be at, right? And the lessons you've learned in between serve you well. They're almost like, you know, your armor, because it stops you putting yourself back in the burn seat again, right? It does, right? It's not nice, I know. I have been through it, right? But it does, it makes you stronger and wiser. And I feel you're going to be doing something, because can you see in this Devil card, it's like the Fool within it, isn't it? And I mentioned the Fool before, didn't I, with the Two of Wands, where it's almost like, you know, stepping forward into brand new. Yeah, that's what I feel with that. And it's like I'm not being held by the chains of this Devil anymore. Can you see the chains here are now around the Tiger, the Strength card? That's what I feel you do. You've cut those chains, you've put them around your strength, and you're powering forward. Here, I don't stay in this down and broken and upset. I don't stay locked in fear and worry either anymore. Heading straight to, look at this, Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Like-minded people, abundance, joy, everything coming to fruition for this Aries. But you've got to put the work in. You know that. You know, you can talk to the divine as much as you want, but you've got to be clear where you want to go, and they'll guide you. You've got to set the intention, and you've got to show you're prepared to roll your sleeves up and get on with it, Aries. And that's what you're doing. Very life-changing reading. Felt it at the off with the death and movement. So Aries, stay strong, stay focused, stay confident. I want one more tarot for this gorgeous Aries. Yeah, I felt it and I will take it. Yeah, look at this. Queen of Swords in it. Absolutely. Moving into 2021, not taking any baggage with you, and that includes emotional baggage. Yeah. You can see here, the sword is high. She cuts out anything, remember, male or female, anything that isn't for her greatest good, right? And she's lovely. You can see she's got wings of an angel. It's not about being cruel and nasty. It's just about moving forward light and free to like-minded people, reciprocal relationships, to your 10 of coins. Showing at the bottom the moon. We've called it out a few times. This is an Aries who's now not living in fear and worry, realises that's a waste of energy. The only thing you can do is put your best foot forward and power up. Aries, I'm going to take a fairy to crown what has been a beautiful reading for you, 2021. For Aries, please, fairies. Yeah. No, I didn't feel those. It's prosperity. I really feel like this time next year you're going to be looking back. And I'm not saying you're not still going to feel like, fucking hell, what a year, you know, because you have to put the work in, don't you? And the road can be bumpy. But I just feel, yeah, I just feel you are, you're going through this final transformation, right? Final transformation. King of Summer here, beautiful. A romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavour. I told you, I feel you're following the love of your heart and your passions, right? I feel like with the High Priestess, some of you may be moving into spiritual work, healing work, or you're certainly looking at making some moves that make you feel better and more healed inside, right? I feel it. And for those who are looking for love, whoop, King of Cups. I mean, we'll take that every day, all day long. Thank you very much. But remember, reverse the gender as it fits. It just means someone who you can see at the top is honourable, devoted, mature and warm-hearted. And I just feel for this Aries that's more than one person. It's your soul tribe. It's the people you're meeting, but I do think it's a love interest as well, with it being the King of Summer. So good luck with that, Aries. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. A beautiful, stunning reading for 2021, Aries. I hope this helps you. As I said, if you did enjoy the reading and you haven't already, please do subscribe. Help us keep growing the channel. And also, I'd love it if you join the membership group, going live 9 p.m. on Sundays with the group. Just thought that was a good time for everybody. Hit the join button. I'd love to see you there. But other than that, stay safe. If you want a private reading, email below soulsirentarot@gmail.com. And other than that, I'll see you at the end of this week, beginning next, for your December readings. Love and light, Aries.